Okay, it looks like it was one of the Hanna-Barbera, we just put everybody together kind of thing, like they would do to just get more open, get more eyes on a lot of their properties.
Because I know they put the Herculoids in Space Ghost for one episode.
Yeah, yep, I
They
remember that.
put a number of their shows into Space Ghost for one episode.
Space Stars, featuring Space Ghost, Herculoids, Astro and the Space Mutts, and Team Force.
Let's see if we can find that series. That sounds just ridiculous.
Available on DVD from Amazon. So, we can pick it up if you want to pick it up at some point.
Yeah, mark it down.
See if there's any, well, they have previews on, looks like on YouTube and stuff. But, you have to see if there's like, we've been watching episodes someplace. But anyway. Let's see. Roughly contemporaneous to their own series premiere, the Herculoids made an appearance in an episode of Space Ghost, the Molten Monsters of Moltar. In the Council of Doom story arc, Space Ghost, while battling the combined might of all of his enemies, meets a number of Hanna-Barbera heroes just as they were debuting in their own respective series. Along with Herculoids were Shazam, Moby Dick, and the Mighty Mightor, the last two sharing one series. Several episodes of Space Ghost Coast to Coast mention or show the Herculoids. So yeah, there you go. Apparently, Goop and Gleep make a cameo in the new Space Jam movie. Because of course they do.
Well, everything else does, so why not?
Oh, in the new Jellystone series, apparently Igu, Tundro, Goop, and Gleep are in that too. I so want to see that. That's so messed up.
Of the one clip I saw, I thought it was hilarious, so they're gonna make me watch at least one episode. It might be really good.
From what I've been hearing and seeing,
Just-
a lot of
Just Captain Caveman clapping with his nose and the lump on the top of his head. It
Which
just
was
is so demented.
which was supposed to be a secondary nose, apparently.
Was it really?
Yeah, apparently it's like something like what was that? The one character's like, I really like your second nose or something. We can make them clap.
Awesome. I thought he'd gotten hit on the top of his head and he had one of those like cartoon lumps. I don't know which is weirder now.
Man, yeah, from what I've been seeing, a lot of cartoonists and artists and stuff that I usually follow who didn't work on the show, maybe who just like cartoons for the sake of like us liking cartoons, they were just like, yeah, this show's freaking hilarious. Like it's so messed up and weird and then like in this time when people need laughs, this is a really good laugh. I'm like, all right, cool.
Good.
You got me, and just from the clips I saw, they got me curious, but I'm like, all right, I definitely will take at least one episode, and I will do my best to do the 3-episode cheer to see what happens.
Well, if one episode is funny, you just
Absolutely.
keep going. I mean, if you're laughing, you're laughing. It don't matter beyond that.
I was going down a Hanna-Barbera path, just reading a lot of the history of a lot of the shows that are just you don't hear about or most people don't know. And apparently, the Jellystone show is they're bringing in a lot of the characters from just a lot of these old shows that.
Well, they might as well, because Hanna-Barbera can't lose. They're not showing anything. They might as well do anything with those characters.
Yeah.
Anything but just the same old, we've seen this before. I'll just go watch the originals if you're going to go do that.
I'm just laughing at the fact that Mildred Wolf was hitting on Shazam. That was funny.
Hey, I'm all for it. I mean, why not?
Yeah, the clip that I saw she said he's, I don't know how awful this is, but him being a genie, which of course being of an Arabian, Arabian mythology and all, or Middle Eastern mythology, he's working in a convenience store. I'm just like, oh.
Well, I'm not sure. Is that stuff really insulting?
I don't know anymore.
I mean, I'm not saying it isn't. I'm just saying, should we all just be assuming that people are actually offended by these things?
Yeah, I don't know anymore.
I don't know. I honestly don't. I just go like, as a white guy, I shouldn't be making assumptions that people are actually offended by the stuff that white people are saying they're offended by. You know, I just.
I don't know. But either way.
But you know what I mean.
Yeah, I got you.
It's like at work, he's super smart too. The Indian guy I used to work with, India, and I would ask him about that, and I was like, well, what about these Indian stereotypes and Apu and stuff? And he's just like, so? I mean, he just didn't think about it. I was like, oh, so everyone else is uncomfortable, but the one Indian guy is okay with it. Okay, that tells me something, you know.
It was like the Hispanic people that we know they're just like, yeah, we love Speedy Gonzalez. Yeah. Like we were mad when they took him off because he was actually like a hero to us.
When I grew up,
yeah,
he was the only Hispanic guy I knew. I was out in the middle. I was a white guy out in the middle of the country. You know, I didn't know any Hispanic people except for the ones on TV. So the movies, Zorro, and Speedy Gonzalez. So you know, I loved Speedy. So I only had good opinions of.
I love Speedy. I used to do his voice and run around the house and. School, I'd run around the playground. Yeah.